Caitlin Clark is a straight-up game changer. The second she stepped into the WNBA, it was clear she wasn't just another rookie, she was built for this. She pulls up from the logo like it ain't nothing, fires off insane passes, and plays with a kind of confidence that makes every game feel like a show. It's like she playing Super Smash Bros. And everybody else is playing Dora the Explorer. At Iowa, she broke records left and right, dropping crazy stat lines, making crowds go nuts. Now in her first year as a pro, she's proven she can do the same thing against the best in the world. You know, some rookies take time to adjust, but not Clark. She's already taking over games, draining deep threes, and making defenders look lost. Now every night, she's pulling off plays that make you rewind just to believe what you're seeing. Whether it's a ridiculous step-back three, a no-look assist, or a clutch shot with a game on the line, Clark is showing why she's one of the most exciting young stars in basketball. Clark wasted no time in making an impact. Early in the game, she picked up a steal, pushed the ball down the court, and instead of launching the signature three, took it straight to the rim for a smooth layup.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in. There are the first points in the WNBA career of Caitlin Clark.
This moment set the tone for what was to come.
Take it at the rim. Here, hesitation. You have to come. Goes her first two.
One of Clark's signature moves, step-back threes, was on full display early in the season.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here, handling the physicality of Benijah.
Now this particular shot was special because she usually steps back to her left, but this time she went to the right and drained it with ease.
Clark, step back three, knocks it down. Take a look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
Few players in the world got the confidence to pull up from the logo, but Clark's one of them. And she took a quick dribble, fake lefts, bum right, bam! Her defender stumbled just enough for her to create space. Another defender rushed in to help, but it didn't matter. Clark had already set her feet, and with a smooth release, the ball left her hands.
Bonner gets denied by Boston. Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
With defenders closing in, she let it fly from way beyond the arc and sank it like it was a free throw.
Look at Wheeler staring to the right side, knows who's there, drop pass behind. Could be the deepest shot we've seen Caitlin Clark make as a pro. Big one.
Now her passing vision is next level. In this play, she zipped a no-look dart through two defenders, hitting her teammate perfectly for an easy layup.
Jackson calling forward and gets it. Here's Hamby on the post. Against Samuelson, stripped away, picked up by Clark. Clark. The feet underneath, Benley working against your room. What a move there.
A few plays later, she got the ball near the perimeter. A defender lunged at her, desperate to stop another three-pointer. But instead of taking the shot, she zipped a quick bounce pass around the defender to Kate Martin, who was cutting toward the hoop. Now the crowd lost it, and even the opposing team had to appreciate the precision.
Many times early in this season where that has not been the case and have allowed too much dribble penetration.
Well, and it allows them, oh, what a dime. My goodness, the pass from Clark to Katie Lou Samuelson.
With two defenders closing in, Clark faked the shot, forcing them to jump.
Here's Clark. Trying to wheel into some space, gives it up. Back Benley lays it in. Fourth assist for Clark.
At the last second, she delivered a pinpoint pass under the basket for an easy bucket. Now, she made it look effortless.
With her head up here, navigating, sees that two defenders are bouncing around beautiful because it looked like she was going to take the shot last second. Or just close more quickly.
Clark zips it in. In fact, Benley finishes. What a dart.
You know, sometimes her shot selection makes you question physics. Like, is she really playing a video game?
Had an open look from three, didn't take it. Only three to shoot. Gonna have to make something happen. Clark through the lane, reverses it in.
She drove into traffic, somehow avoided a shot blocker midair, and flipped in a reverse layup just as the shot clock expired.
Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel. corner back and
After missing several shots early, Clark stayed aggressive.
Chant of defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Oop, that is.
She missed her first 7.
Now, late in the game, with the defender draped all over her, she hit a deep, contested three that sent the crowd into a frenzy.
And knocks that one down, and it's a big one.
Gets old.
In transition, Clark sized up her defender, hit him with a nasty crossover, and pulled up from deep before they could even react.
NCAA ranks. We've got some score power on the court.
Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away with.
Ain't nothing but net, baby.
That's putting up some buckets.
It sure was. Top 4 scorers at the college level here in this one as Caitlin Clark, and now back-to-back buckets.
Her ability to push the pace is just unreal.
They're out.
Giroux turns, ducks in. In fact, Benley stays with her. Blocked from behind. That was Clark. Now Clark looking to push. Cross-court pass. Pull back to Clark. She will launch and bury a three.
Off a defensive rebound, she immediately launched a full-court dime to a streaking teammate for an easy layup.
To open up the second quarter, and Clark doing it with some defense. Comes up with the block, and then Lexi Hull finds her. Fever back within 4.
In a fast break, instead of taking it herself, Clark went behind the back to deliver a ridiculous assist.
Caitlin Clark to recognize 2 bigs, and Alyssa Smith sees that she has a wide open lane to the bucket. Just a great delivery. I mean, putting it up.
Plays like these are why she's one of the most exciting rookies ever.
For Indiana, you're expecting maybe an initial surge. Clark on the drive, gets to the rim and the finish.
Really great read.
In a game where Clark wasn't shooting well, she still managed to dominate by dishing out 13 assists and grabbing 10 rebounds.
In third quarter, that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark finally hits her first shot of the night. It's on Wednesday.
One thing about Caitlin Clark, she's relentless. She's going to keep shooting that ball.
She also became one of the few rookies in history to record a triple-double.
Still establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective.
Donquel Jones.
Going one-on-one, Clark hit her defender with a nasty spin move and finished off the glass. The combination of footwork, control, and finesse made it one of her smoothest plays. Now this time, she anticipated a post-entry pass, jumped in front and snatched the ball. She turned defense into offense again, sprinting toward the other end.
Clark trying to shake free Mabry all over her. Here is Clark. Clark separating, taking, and hitting. Caitlin Clark with a difficult look from deep. Indiana on an 18-3 run as Clark directs traffic. Clark lobbing it in, what a find, and Boston the finish.
With a slight hesitation dribble, she baited the defender into lunging forward before blowing past her for another smooth layup.
Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
With a game on the line, Clark pulled up from deep and drilled a three, putting her team in the lead. Now she thrives in high-pressure moments.
I wasn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark out of the inbounds. Wow.
Down by 3 with seconds left, Clark created space with a filthy step back and knocked down the shot.
Here's Clark. Picked up now by Dee Richards as she's into the ball game. Richards on the floor. Clark, the step back 3 just below the logo, drills it.
She's a rookie, and she's 22 years old, the same as her jersey, but those heels were right at the logo.
Taking contact is part of Clark's game. On this play, she drove into a big defender, absorbed the hit, and finished through contact for a one and done.
Harrington off the mark as Clark steps into a 3 and knocks it down. Connecticut, second last in the league in three-point percentage, just under 29%. Clark heaves and rattles one in. Back and forth they go from deep.
As the clock expired, Clark launched a deep three from way beyond the arc and banked it in.
No shot is too far away from the rim for Caitlin Clark. Carrington gets caught underneath the screen from Boston.
Even she couldn't help but smile after that one. Now, grabbing a rebound, Clark went full speed, coast to coast, slicing through defenders before laying it in.
Got to find a body on Reese. Clark gets freed up from up top. 12 points in the game. Allen gets blocked. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shovel pass Boston.
She's easily one of the fastest guards in the league. Clark caught the defense sleeping with a no-look bounce pass through traffic, leading to an easy bucket for her teammate.
Feet under her shoulders and launch. Oh, Clark from the blind side. The steal and a bucket. Wallace has had 4 wide open looks from 3. They just haven't fallen for her. No whistle there. Van Loo thought she was fouled. Here's Clark off to the races, ahead for Wallace.
Another signature moment. Clark took a step-back 3 over a taller defender and hit nothing but net. Man, she's fearless.
Wheeler, Clark launches, hits a 3.
With only seconds left, Clark came off a screen, squared up, and hit a dagger 3 to steal the game.
This will be their third. Caitlin Clark asks for the ball, and that's why.
She has done throughout her career at multiple levels.
Tina Charles just had 2 points against Indiana in their last possession.
Caitlin Clark ain't just a great shooter or passer, she's a complete playmaker. Her ability to control the pace, take over the games, and make high IQ plays is why she's already becoming a must-watch star in the WNBA.